It might sound crazy, but believe it or not, we are maybe 5, maybe 6 weeks from fall. Hey everyone, welcome to the Frontier Preppers. My name is Billy, and today we're going to talk about fall. Fall is here. It is knocking on the door. And although 5 to 6 weeks may sound like a long time, trust me, it is not. When it comes to preparedness, one of the things that I encourage everybody is to get things out of season. Say, for example, if you need to get a body heater, don't get it during winter. Don't do that. Get it during summer. That way you can capitalize on savings. For example, I believe that right now, Sportsman, they have like a 20 or 30% off because nobody is buying them. So why not capitalize on that right now? Another thing that I encourage everybody is to look into these little fans. These are very specific for Mr. Heaters and whatnot. Now that fan right there, honestly, it cost me $18 and it's working perfect. In fact, I tested it and in less than a minute and a half, it started circulating air, which is a win because these body heaters, believe it or not, don't have an internal fan like the big body heaters do, but this one do not. And honestly, this to me is my favorite. I have several others, but this one in particularly I have been using for so many years that, you know, it works and it's very simple. So I added that extra fan just to circulate air a lot better, and I'm planning to take it in a caribou hunt. They hopefully opens. I don't know what's gonna happen. A video is coming in regards to that, so be on the lookout for that one. Now, the other thing that I will encourage you is if you're gonna use something like this, invest in refillable containers. There is really no point on getting those disposable ones. Get the refillable ones. Yes, they are a little bit more expensive at the beginning, but you get to save so much money, in the long term, because you can refill this forever, and it's very simple to do. So bear that in mind. Why I'm saying all of this is because this winter, or the beginning of the fall, because the moment that September 20-ish gets here, I can tell you that we're gonna have to turn on the heaters because it gets chilly, very chilly actually. So for those of you who are in the south, you may not see winter until like late October. For us in the north, we see it way earlier. So we gotta prepare as quick as possible. Now, most of you are hunting already, right? So what I did during the summer, I got a whole bunch of game bags. And this is what we're using here. Let me grab one so you guys can see. This is what we use. That's where we put the animals and whatnot in the field. And it doesn't want to stay. There you go. And I have a whole bunch. But for some reason, every year, I lose some. Don't know what happens to them. Don't know who's taking them. I just know the fairy is coming and taking them. I don't know what. Maybe we don't got no tooth left. That's why we just losing game bags. Nonetheless, it's better to have them and not need it than need it and not have it. So I usually buy a few here and there during summertime, and it's not that expensive. Same thing with hunting ammo. Hunting ammo disappears during hunting season. Disappears. But during winter, nobody is hunting. Well, I mean, there's still hunts going on, but not as much. So there are plentiful. What I do, I grab here and there, grab here and there. I don't know if you guys can see, but in the back, I have a crap lot of shells. That's something that I have been collecting throughout summer. Things like that, I encourage you all to do because that saves you money. And that's the thing. You want to save money. Try to get your fuel if you have an oil heater. Now, try to get your propane. Now that people are not getting it, I have a very strong feeling that during November, there will be a bit of turmoil going on in the entire country, and things will become a little scarce. So in order for us to avoid the crazy, more so than what we have to do every single day, because let's be honest, we are surrounded by crazy. Well, let's just get the things that we need now when people don't care much for it, because just they're going out, going to the beach, enjoying themselves, getting their tan going, spray painting themselves, dressing like Smurfs and doing weird stuff. Let's face it, there's a lot of weird going on. This world is going to hell. I'll tell you what. It's just nonsense what we see nowadays. But yeah, try to prepare as best as you can right now that you have time. When things begin to intensify, as we are getting close to November, I will encourage everybody to have, or try to have, everything that you need, and try to stay away from crowds. This year, it is my strong belief that it's going to be chaotic. I know a lot of people say, well, you preppers have been saying the same thing for years now. Well, in 1 year, bad things are going to happen. And guess what? If you didn't prepare, then you're going to be in a world hurting. But if you did prepare and nothing happened, well, you still got everything. No big deal. But if something happens, you have everything that you need. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with an insurance policy. Nothing wrong. And that's what we do. Try to insure a better tomorrow, or at least an equal tomorrow. At the end of the day, you are really responsible to make things happen. I can come here and tell you everything under the sun. If you don't listen, that's up to you. If you listen, that is also up to you. Would it help you, get prepared? Some things, absolutely. We all have a different perspective, and if you can pick from me something, from somebody else something else, from your perspective something else, and you combine it into your own thing, because everybody's different, I think you will be better off than a lot of people. That's my strong belief. Now, the other thing that I want to mention is hunting season is around the corner, as I mentioned before, or for some of you, it's here now. If you have never dealt with hunting, try to get in contact with somebody who had done it. Try to go. I know some people have issues, like with that, like, oh, because they're going to use me as a mule. Well, that is a payment. That is a payment for knowledge. Go. It doesn't matter if it costs you labor, but the knowledge that you will gain from that experience, there's no money that you can pay. You get what I'm saying? It's like, by you making the effort today, you can put food on the table tomorrow. That's the best way I can put it. So don't go with the mindset of, oh, they're going to work me to the bone. Well, that's you paying them for the knowledge that they're giving to you. See what I'm saying? So with that being said, I hope you have a great one. I hope that you are preparing for fall. Fall is around the corner already. And you might as well, be ahead of the herd. Because when the herd comes, let me tell you, they trample all over. And they will destroy everything. And they will eat everything. And just, you don't want to be involved in that. So, again, with that being said, I hope you have a great one. Like always, rock on, prep on. And I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.